buying it on its release, then.
This is Stephen Airport information, Mike. Wind at 320 degrees at 6, temperature. ILS approach runway 26.
August 23, 2000. Gulf Air Flight 072, an Airbus A320, prepares for a routine journey from Cairo, Egypt to Bahrain. As the aircraft lifts off into the Egyptian airspace, everything appears to be in order. But unbeknownst to those on board, the next hour will become a fight for survival. Earlier that day, 135 passengers and 8 crew members had boarded the Gulf Air A320, an aircraft known for its reliability and versatility. The A320 family had a strong safety record, with millions of successful flights worldwide. Gulf Air, the national carrier of Bahrain, had earned a reputation for its commitment to safety and punctuality. But today, things were different. The crew, having arrived late after a night of leisure activities, was eager to make up for lost time. The heat of the August afternoon added to the tension as they prepared for departure. At the controls is Captain Ishaq Shakib. At 37 years old, Shakib is a seasoned pilot with nearly 5,000 flying hours. But his journey to the captain's seat was not without challenges. During his upgrade to captain, he received D ratings on 2 critical emergency maneuvers. Khalif al-Alawi, just 25 years old, sits in the right seat of the cockpit. With only 600 flying hours under his belt, Alawi is at the beginning of his aviation career, a stark contrast to his older, more experienced captain. Where Captain Shakib exudes confidence, born from nearly 2 decades of flying, Alawi's demeanor is marked by caution. His reserved nature and lack of experience create a clear dynamic in the cockpit, one where the younger pilot defers to the older, more authoritative figure. Alawi's journey to this point was not without its challenges. During his initial proficiency checks, his timidity was evident, an obstacle that made his early career difficult. But now, seated next to a captain with 5 times his experience, Alawi's reserved nature could either lead to a smooth flight or contribute to a catastrophic breakdown in communication. At 35,000 feet, Gulf Air Flight 072 cruises smoothly at Mach 0.78, well within the optimal performance envelope of the Airbus A320. Powered by 2 CFM56 Yumi 65B4 engines, each delivering up to 27,000 pounds of thrust, the aircraft efficiently converts fuel into forward motion, maximizing range and fuel economy. The CFM56 engines are renowned for their reliability, boasting an average time on wing of over 20,000 flight hours. These power plants are equipped with state-of-the-art equipment, full authority digital engine control, FADEC, ensuring precise engine management, optimizing performance, and reducing the pilot workload. Gulf Air, the national carrier of Bahrain, operates a fleet meticulously maintained to the highest standards. The airline's engineering and maintenance division is certified under EASA Part 145, ensuring compliance with European safety regulations. This commitment to maintenance excellence extends across their entire network, covering over 50 destinations worldwide. Safety is Gulf Air's top priority, with a focus on predictive maintenance techniques. By utilizing advanced diagnostics, the airline ensures that potential issues are identified and addressed long before they can affect operational performance. This proactive approach has earned Gulf Air recognition in global safety rankings. The Airbus A320 is a marvel of modern engineering designed for efficiency and safety. Its fly-by-wire control system, the first of its kind in a commercial aircraft, replaces traditional manual flight controls with an electronic interface. This system provides enhanced flight stability, precise control, and built-in protections that prevent the aircraft from exceeding its design limits. As Flight 072 crosses the Red Sea, the landscape below is a tapestry of natural wonders. The rugged Sinai Peninsula, a stark contrast to the verdant Nile Delta, gives way to the deep blue of the Red Sea. Below, the Gulf of Aqaba's coral reefs glimmer, a hidden world beneath the waves. Approaching the Arabian Peninsula, The aircraft flies over some of the most remote and inhospitable terrain on Earth. Yet, at 35,000 feet, the passengers aboard Gulf Air Flight 072 remain comfortably insulated from the extremes below, their journey a seamless blend of technology and service. For now, the flight is smooth and uneventful, a testament to the reliability of the A320 and the expertise of Gulf Air. But as the aircraft nears Bahrain, the tranquility of the cruise phase will give way to the complexities of the descent and approach. Approaching Bahrain, Gulf Air Flight 072 begins its descent, but inside the cockpit a crucial step is overlooked. The approach briefing, a vital procedure meant to prepare for the landing, is missing. Instead, the captain and first officer rush through the checklist, their focus more on speed than precision. Captain Shakib, confident in his abilities, dismisses the need for a thorough review. First Officer Alawi, still deferential, follows along, not questioning the captain's decisions. The aircraft is cleared down to 3,500 feet, but something is wrong. Captain Shakib is flying too fast. 315 knots, well above a safe approach speed. In Bahrain's airspace, there's no speed limit below 10,000 feet, a regulation that plays into the captain's confidence. But this speed is dangerous, leaving little room for error. First Officer Alawi is aware of the danger, but his lack of experience and confidence keeps him from speaking up. The speed continues to climb, pushing the aircraft and its crew towards disaster. As the runway comes into sight, the danger becomes clear. The aircraft is still hurtling towards the ground at a perilous speed, too fast to land safely. In a desperate attempt to slow down, Captain Shakib deploys the speed brakes and lowers the landing gear, but it's not enough. The aircraft is still too fast, and the margin for error is rapidly shrinking. With the runway looming, Captain Shakib makes a critical decision. He disconnects the autopilot, taking manual control of the aircraft. The stakes are now higher than ever, with only seconds to correct the course. Despite the pilot's efforts, the approach becomes increasingly unstable. The aircraft's speed and descent angle create a critical situation, challenging the pilots to regain control and correct the approach. An unstable approach at high speed places immense pressure on the flight crew. Quick and accurate adjustments are needed to correct the trajectory and ensure the aircraft is aligned properly with the runway. Unable to stabilize the approach in time, the aircraft overshoots the runway. The descent continues, with the aircraft moving towards the shallow waters of the Persian Gulf. As the aircraft hits the water, the impact is severe. The plane comes to rest partially submerged, presenting significant challenges for recovery and rescue operations. In the aftermath of the crash, recovery teams work tirelessly to retrieve wreckage and search for any survivors. The aircraft's partial submersion in shallow waters complicates the recovery efforts. The focus now shifts to understanding the factors that led to this tragic incident. The investigation will seek to uncover the causes and prevent similar accidents in the future, underscoring the importance of meticulous approach management and crew coordination. The crash of Gulf Air Flight 072 was the result of a complex interplay of human error, environmental factors, and organizational shortcomings. This chapter seeks not to assign blame, but to understand and learn from the sequence of events that led to this tragic outcome, contributing to a safer future in aviation. Captain Ihsan Shakib, a seasoned pilot, made critical errors during the final approach. The aircraft was flown at a dangerously high speed, and the captain struggled to maintain a stable attitude. These mistakes were compounded by the lack of a proper approach briefing, leaving the crew unprepared for the challenges ahead. Spatial disorientation is a silent threat to pilots flying in darkness or low visibility. Both Captain Shakib and First Officer Khalaf al-Alawi fell victim to this condition during the go-around. Deprived of visual references, they relied on their internal sense of balance, which led to misinterpretations of their position and motion. The result was a series of erratic control inputs, further destabilizing the aircraft. Spatial disorientation occurs when pilots lose their sense of orientation relative to the Earth. In the absence of visual references, such as the horizon, the human vestibular system can cause pilots to misinterpret their position and motion, leading to dangerous situations. Understanding and training for this condition is critical for maintaining flight safety. Neither the captain nor the first officer were adequately trained to handle spatial disorientation. This gap in their training became tragically evident during the critical moments of the flight. The investigation revealed that Gulf Air's training programs at the time did not sufficiently prepare their pilots for such challenges. The accident investigation also identified significant shortcomings within Gulf Air itself. Inadequate training and fatigue management programs were key contributors to the incident. The crew's late arrival at the gate, just 25 minutes before departure, indicated a rushed and incomplete preparation, another factor that compromised safety. In the aftermath of the crash, Gulf Air undertook significant safety improvements. Pilots now receive enhanced training on spatial disorientation and other critical safety topics. Fatigue management programs ensure that crews are well rested before flights, and new safety procedures require the use of all available resources to maintain situational awareness, especially during night and low visibility conditions.